nice warm day, but there's no breeze, so it makes it really hot climbing up hills. We're climbing up this mountain right after Glasgow, I think is the name of the town. And yesterday we did 3,000-foot climb, and today it's about 2,500-foot climb up to the top, and then we go to a shelter that's maybe a little 3 or 4 miles further. It's the mountain range we went over yesterday. We came down, we stayed in a shelter somewhere about 10 miles from the road down here, and that bridge way in the distance, there's a footbridge and a railroad bridge, and we took the footbridge over there in that river. I don't know the name of it, but then we came through here and up the mountain here, so I'm almost to the top. I just saw a sign. It's called the James River. Okay, and here's a better view of the mountains we went over yesterday. In the distance, you can see the aviation ball. Away, I don't know if you can see it, but it's right on the top towards the right. That's what we came over yesterday. And actually yesterday's climb was easier than today because today was straight up. Yesterday it was in like 3 stages, so we had a little rest in between. Well, it's early in the morning and we're getting ready to go into town, Buena Vista, and everybody's pretty much packed up, but we're just eating breakfast. You can see some people are still sleeping in, not part of our group. And in about 3 or 4 minutes, those guys plus me and a few others have a ride we got to catch up at Skyline Drive. And then we'll go into town, resupply, and come back out and hopefully put in another 10 miles. It was a decent place, but a lot of bugs here. So that was a little annoying last night. But other than that, it was good. A little chilly, but not too bad. It's Wednesday, and the hot and humid days of summer are coming. It's supposed to be in the 80s, but boy, 30% chance of rain. But it is just hazy, hot. So hard to climb any hills, even though they're not. I don't have any really big hills today. Walled right now, and you can see how hot and how hazy it is. And there's a couple of my group way down there. Oh boy, it's going to be a sweaty day today. I don't know what these are, but they're beautiful, pretty pink flowers as I'm walking by. I don't know which plants they are, but they're all along as we walk. And they seem to hit them just right. They're all blooming. Wow, look at this beautiful black snake that we found on the trail. He's a nice one. Oh, I guess he doesn't like me behind him. It's Friday of Memorial Day weekend, and we're day before we go into Waynesboro, and we're supposed to go into a brewery where they have camping on premises and a shower, and you can get food and that, and they'll shuttle you for free off the top of this mountain. But we descended 3,000 feet, and I just climbed 3,000 feet, so I'm going to show you. There's Priest Mountain up there. We came down that, down to the bottom there, and then we climbed up that mountain. So we're done with the climbing today. Now we're just going to the shelter and a little pass so we can pick up the shuttle. And then we'll be on our way. Hopefully we'll have showers tonight and food, so I'm running out of food. So we are leaving Devil's Backbone on the shuttle, which is the back of the pickup truck. And I'm really excited because it's the back of the pickup truck ride I've ever had. Yes, we just witnessed the operation of Free being freed from a tick on his back. That's the red spot. But the doctor here has successfully removed the tick.
There you go, just drop that in.
And he survived.
And he survived, yes, it is.
He has so far.
There's a thank you, doctor. We appreciate your services. How much will that be now?
Oh no, he's British.
I was going to say it's NHS. This is free service.
Oh, free medical coverage. Oh, this is great.
We can't be charging.
Alright, so just
I'm sorry if I put
Out of
out my hair at the same
oh
time.
no, that's fine. Just out of curiosity, am I good if there's no back?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you don't have anything else.
Except for, oh, okay.
You got load
All right, I guess we'll have to all check ourselves in detail tonight. All right, it's Memorial Day, Monday Memorial Day, and I'm at Rockfish Gap, which is the trailhead that I came up, which is back this way, right on the other side of the bridge here. And my wife, Mary Ann, came and visited me here, so I took a 0 day with her, and we just found out that I can get a senior citizen pass to Skyline or to the federal park here, so that we don't have to pay $30. I paid $80, and that lets me go into any park in the nation for a lifetime instead of just paying $30 to go in here for 7 days. So now she can use that pass to go pick me up, and she's gonna slack pack me today. I still have my regular pack on, but it weighs like, I don't know, 10 pounds or so. So it weighs so little that I'm really excited to do this 20+ mile day. So the trailhead is right on the other side of that. Right on the other side of that, there. And my pack is so light, I'm so excited, I think I'll just skip there, so I'll see you later. This slack packing is just a really nice break because I'm flying through the woods. I'm probably going 3.5+ miles an hour. And I'm going up hills and not even tired. And it's hot, but I'm not sweating all that much. And I'm passing these other guys with full packs, like they're standing still. They're probably wondering, like, how come he's going so fast? But I'm carrying about, I guess, 12 pounds in my pack. And sometimes these guys who do ultra backpacking, you know, they're only carrying between 12 and 14 pounds. No wonder they go so fast and do 30 miles a day. And you got a pack that only weighs 12 pounds or so, because this is easy. So I told Mary Ann, we arranged to meet at a parking lot about 21 miles. When I get close, I may tell her, let's go further, do 25 or so, whatever I feel good at doing. I left about 9:45. So we'll see how far I get in this time today with the slack packing, but I'm really enjoying this. Too bad I can't do this more often. This is the first time I've ever done it. And it's nice. Some people kind of abuse it. I know there are some hikers that would get shuttled up to the top of a mountain and slack pack down, which means they never have to climb the big hills, which kind of like, I don't know, that's leaving out part of the hike, but you know, whatever they want to hike, as long as they do all the trail, I guess that's fine. And you could even say that slack packing, this is not quite doing it with your full pack, but once in a while, it's a nice break, and I'm really enjoying it. So, see you later. These are what I refer to as tick fields. If you're gonna pick up a tick, it's in an area like this particularly, on tops of all these grasses. Ticks will usually crawl up these grass stems, and at the end of them, they'll just hang on there with their two front legs spread wide open like two arms, ready to grab onto whatever comes by. And then once they get on you, they'll crawl to a nice tight spot and start sticking their two mouth parts in to draw your blood. So I'm glad that I'm not the first one walking through. So hopefully most of the ticks that were here are knocked off already. But still, you definitely got to check yourself at the end of the day for ticks all over. as best you can, especially in tight areas like around waist belts and back of the knees and edge of the socks, places where they can really push in. Okay, we're in Shenandoah National Park. You can see Skyline Drive down there, and then there's over Virginia flatlands over there in between the ranges. But we're about to go down to the wayside, which has hamburgers and ice cream for sale. So Target and I and Joe are going down there now to eat. Marianne just left me here as she goes home, so I can finish this until Friday when she picks me up for going home for a wedding. Okay, everybody, it's oh wow, there's a nice stealth spot. I didn't even see that. Can't remember what I was gonna say. Target and Joe stopped at the last shelter, which was about 13 miles. It's Tuesday, and Marianne went home. She dropped me off and went home after I slack packed yesterday. She slack packed me, and so they stopped at 13 miles. I'm going to keep going to as far as I can till about maybe 7:30. Hopefully I'll get to around 18 plus miles. And I'm here just past the ranger station, and I've reached 900 miles. So that sounds like a lot to me. Another 200 miles, less than 200 miles, and I've reached the halfway point. So I'm pretty excited. So you can see right down here, somebody did the 900 in sticks, so that we know that it is. And I looked on the gut hooks, and I'm actually standing at 900.1. So right around here is 900, give or take a tenth of a mile. So this is pretty cool. So I've gone over 900 miles before I go home for the wedding, which is Friday. Today's Tuesday. So I gotta get as far as I can so Marianne doesn't have to drive so far. Cool. Let's see, stay on trail, off trail, use prohibited for 300 feet. Why would they say that? There's nothing wrong with a little rock climbing, huh? That would be fun. It's Thursday, May. Oh yeah, lots of rocks here. May 29th, no, May 30th. I don't know, it's Thursday. And my wife, Marianne's gonna pick me up tomorrow. I'm gonna do about 20 today and 10 tomorrow so that I can meet her about lunchtime. I'll be just about 15 miles or so short of Front Royal, which was my target for Marianne picking me up. And at that point I'll go home for a wedding, my niece's wedding, Jamie, and also my daughter Rebecca, who teaches at a dance studio, and my grandkids, two of them, Callista and Kira, who will be dancing. They're 10 and 3 or 4 years old. So I'm looking forward to that the day after the wedding, which is this Saturday. So hopefully with that, I will be back on the trail Monday or Tuesday, more likely Tuesday, unless something happens. But definitely I'm not going to be off trail as long as last time, which was just over a week and a half. That was the worst. I came back and felt like I had no trail legs. So anyway, I gotta finish 20 miles today. I've only gone about maybe 3 or 4. It's in the morning, and it's supposed to shower this afternoon, so might get wet. It's supposed to rain later today, showers or thunderstorms, but right now it's pretty nice. And I'm standing here, and you can see down there is all the valley. And somewhere down there between these two mountain ranges, one I'm on and one in the distance, is Route 81. So that's the Shenandoah Valley down there, and I'm on one side of the Shenandoah Mountains, more or less paralleling Skyline Drive. So it's really nice here. Right down there is Skyline Drive. So we'll have to get down off this peak down here, and we'll have to probably walk right alongside there somehow, along that mountain, because we have to go and follow these mountain range all the way down and around where Skyline Drive goes. Well, it looks like the thunderstorms are here. They started to rain. It stopped. I'm sure I'm going to get hit with more. But anyway, you can see out there, I think that one's passing, but I heard thunder behind me over there. It looks pretty gray. So it's just a matter of walking in the rain and getting wet. At least it's not hot. So, and hopefully it'll be over by the time I have to set my tent up.
Trees or down logs or make kind of dens underneath of that. Their activity, and you guys could tell me this, when do you see most of your bears when you're out hiking?
When we're out hiking,
Yeah?
I've
Any
seen
time
them
of day
all
or
times.
all times
We've
of
seen
day?
them during the day. I've seen them in the afternoon. I've seen them at night.
All
Yeah.
5 of the ones I've seen were after 7, between like 7
Okay.
and 8.
I mean that supposedly they are they're crepuscular, which means that they're out at dawn and dusk.
Back at the Elk Wallow Wayside. It's Thursday, and I'm ready to start hiking, and Mary Ann brought me back, so now she's going to say goodbye for a couple of weeks. I'm going to get up to Harper's Ferry hopefully by Sunday. Yes, by Sunday, and then into Pennsylvania by next roughly Wednesday. So we'll see how that works, but things should get a little easier now, and that's the way station over there. So I'm starting. It's been, what has it been, 6 days? A little longer than I expected to be home, but that always seems to happen. Friday to Thursday. 6 days, yeah. So I'm starting to walk 6 days from when I was picked up. Last time I walked was last Friday. So hopefully my legs should be okay. I don't know. And I got my new shoes. I got my Solomons. So we're going to see how my Solomons work. I had to put Velcro on the back. I super glued it so that my gaiters would fit on there, because those straps on the sides wore out and they just came off. They're pretty much worthless after a while. But the Velcro on the back should keep it down, and then the hook on the front keeps on the laces. So let's see how these are actual hiking shoes, not like the Lone Peak Trail Runners, which are not really hiking shoes. They're running shoes for the trail. These have a sturdy sole and there's better support. The only thing is they are waterproofish, and I didn't want waterproof shoes, but since they're low cut, maybe they'll dry faster. Anyway, we'll see how these work. Pack's a lot heavier because I got 10 pounds, or maybe just shy of 10 pounds in my food bag, which is about 4 days of food. So that's good and heavy. And I looked at some of the other packs, the lightweight packs, while I was home. But all those lightweight packs, everybody says they're not good for much more than about 30 pounds at the most. And some of the lighter weight ones, they say they don't recommend more than 25. So this one's a good sturdy pack. I can put up to 45, 50 pounds in this. And so I'm going to keep it, even though it weighs 5 pounds. Anyway, so it's time to go. Bye. So my wife dropped me off today, Thursday. First day back after being off trail for my niece's wedding, my daughter and grandkids' recital. A little longer. I thought I was going to be off 4 days. Turned out to be 6 days, but it always seems to be the way it goes. Anyway, so I'm on trail now, and my pack is about between 37 and 38 pounds, a little higher than I like, because I have 10 pounds of food, which is a little bit much. I packed for about 4.5 days, but anyway, it's just the way it is. My new shoes feel good so far. No problems at all. I got a 12.5 in these, which I'm not sure if I should have got a 12 or 12.5, but whatever. They feel good right now, so we'll see. And I'm planning on doing about 15 miles or 16, which would be to the shelter just outside Shenandoah National Park, which means I'm done with this park. And that's about parallel, almost a couple miles away from Fort Royal. And I'm going to try and make it to Harper's Ferry by the 9th, because Target and Trash Panda and all them are going to meet there after they went on their different ways to Washington, D.C. or visit people, whatever. And I'd like to hike with them again if I could. So I'll see how that works. I'm sure I'll meet new people, because 6 days people that were behind me have been coming up, and we'll see who I meet and everything. You can see my new green and white polka dot bandana that my wife made for me, so that when I can't wear my green and white polka dot hat, people will still be able to recognize me in that. So I'm real happy about this. Seems to be working quite well. Anyway, so it's a little warm. It's supposed to rain later, but that's it for now. I am following a turkey that's on the trail. Oh, he's going off the trail now. No, there he is. He's on the trail again. Let's see how close he lets me get before he takes off. Now he's running. There he goes running. Now he stopped. Now he's running. He doesn't want me too close. Now he's itching himself. Let's see how close we get to him. There he is. He's got to fly soon. Surprised we're getting even this close. There he goes. He flew away. My turkey's gone. Here I am. This is the registration station. There's the box. I am officially, now I'm on this side, officially out of the Shenandoah National Park. So I have to take my tag off my pack now, and I guess shove it in there saying that I have left the park, because I filled one of these out at the beginning in Rockfish Gap. That's the beginning south of here, 100 and something miles, and now that I'm out of the park, I gotta turn it back in. So here's my tag that I have been carrying for all my time through. I just have to take this off. Come on, get off. Alright, there's my tag. There's everybody else's tag. I'm gonna shove it in there. And I am done with Shenandoah National Park. And I have probably another, I don't know, 30 miles to Harper's Ferry, which will be nice because that's where the headquarters is for the AT Conservatory.